Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this timeless collective channel message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. Where it resonates, pick it up and run with it. Where it doesn't, leave it at where you found it. And either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. If you have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts below the video and in the description box. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. I'm glad you're here to hear it. Yay. Okay. Accept the good in your life and know you're a fucking delight. So many times it's so challenging to accept the good in life because you've been so trained to negative experiences for so many of you, that even when something good shows up, immediately there's this recoiling into a protective posture. So that just in case it goes the same way you've known it to go before, you're ready. You can't just be surprised. You know too much. You've had too many experiences that have produced a sense of expectation in you. But they're saying, accept the good in your life and know that you're a fucking delight. Like, you deserve good in your life. It's a pleasure to be in your presence. It's a pleasure to be here with you. It's a pleasure to know you, to share space with you, to share air with you is a gift. Okay. Once you notice the good shit going on in your life, more good shit starts happening. It's like a magnet or a dung beetle. Fun fact, once a dung beetle gets a little nub of poop, he runs around with it and more poop sticks to it and it grows and grows. Goodness is like that. I heard, but you got to be careful what you choose to run around and add to your little ball of energy, because, honey, there's all kinds of stuff out here that you could choose to add to your little ball of energy. You could add that love and peace and happiness, or you could add frustration, anger, and stress. It's up to you. We all have choices to make, right? You are a fucking delight. So why not add some more delight into your energy field, to the ball of energy that you're creating? What came out of the Oracle of Shadows and Light? Oh, the shallow grave. You miss someone. I heard, or rather somebody misses you. The challenge with dealing with people who are authentically empowered in a state of singularity is that you don't really miss much, because you know you have everything with you and anything you need will be added and the whole universe is conspiring in your favor. And so, okay, does that mean you don't have desires? No, not at all. Does that mean that there's not some things you'd like to adjust? No, not at all. We're not saying that, but we're saying, you know that you don't have to miss it, because you know if it's yours, you get it anyways. You know that if it's yours, it adds to your life anyway. You know that if it's yours, it cannot be kept from you or detained from you. You are a fucking delight. And I sense here the energy that somebody didn't appreciate the delight. Delight that you bring to life, baby. Delight that you bring to life, because you bring light, baby. You like Motel 6. We keep a light on for you. That's how you act like. And so your presence is something else. Okay? Everybody ain't used to that. Everybody don't know how to respond to that or what to do with that. Don't let that change what you know that you be. You are what you are. Whether they can see that you're a shining star or not, that's not your problem. Star seed energy up in the house. Okay, let me see. What's the perfect spread for the love and peace and happiness? Try to receive this divine channel message in their best interest for their highest, lightest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, praise in all our days. What do we have for you? Oh, it's a getting it spread. Get it while the getting is good. Get it while you can. You should be getting it. Yes, you should be getting it. You deserve to get it. You're a fucking delight. And you know what? I heard you miss everything that wasn't meant for you. If you miss it because it wasn't meant for you, or at least not now. And that's okay. I heard, and that's okay. They love to remind us that it's okay. So many times, like, people get so frustrated about what's not yet. But the yet has not been. So it's okay. Let it come in. Because accepting the good in your life and knowing you're a fucking delight, that all goes hand in hand with the beautiful things that you have and still do command. Yes, your energy is very commanding. Your energy is very dominant, and you do receive according to what you do believe. So remember that you are a treasure. You are the treasure. There is a privilege to be in your presence. Anybody gets to touch you in an intimate way, baby, that's a whole privilege, never a chore. You know what I'm saying? And you got so much more in store. So some people can handle that. A lot of times, though, these folks that can't handle the delight that you are, do, and be is because there's some delight in their self that they do not do, be, or see. And so, you know, there's not too much you can do about what they do, be, and see. But you can remember that you deserve to accept all the good in your life because you are a fucking delight. When you come in, people get excited. They want to give you a hug. Oh my God, you're here. Yay. Okay, the party can get started. Okay, because you're the life of the party. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Because you're the life of the party. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I do see, because of this imagery, like there's somebody you feel deeply connected to. And I can't lie, what I sense, because it's a skeleton, like the image is speaking so loud. There's somebody who's not in the physical body, who knows that you're the delight, that you're the treasure. And boy, it sure is nice to be in their ambiance. I heard, but they're not fully gone. They'll never be fully gone. They'll always be with you. Okay, so let's see what you got. Well, what you got is the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, coming out with the Four of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. This is somebody, oh, wow, it spoke loudly as soon as I seen it. This is somebody who had been hurt so badly by life, had lived through so much stress and pain and strife. They let it make them bitter. They let it make them sour. They let it make them forsake the joy, the love, the peace, and happiness in every hour. They had so much time next to you that they didn't know how to value you because the bitterness, the sour, the resentment, the on guard energy was so just ingrained in their soul. There's somebody here from the spirit realm who wants you to know, baby, you are everything. You are everything. And I feel like you are probably used to people telling you, you don't know how great you are. You don't know. And you're like, but I do know. I know who I am. I know what I am. But this person, again, wants to reiterate that you're awesome. I see that somebody here, they were not being open to new possibilities when they were in your presence. So this is feeling like, whether that person is literally in the spirit realm or whether they've just gone away from your life, there's somebody here around your energy that wants you to know that you got them, like they got your back, okay? Whether it's spiritually, physically, or, you know, very energetically. I'm getting very energetically. Where like, so, okay, if they're alive, that means they wish you well. They realize that they had a lot of opportunity to accept you being great fortune. They had a treasure, but they didn't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of us do the same thing, right? You keep your good clothes up. You keep your good dishes up. You don't wear the expensive perfume. You save it for a special occasion. I'm like, fucking today is a special occasion, isn't it? Well, some of these people, they're kind of like that. They get the best stuff, but they don't want to use it. They get the best people in their life, but they don't want to participate. They get the best lover of their life, and they don't know how to jump on in and get into the love. You know what I'm saying? Folks tend to do a lot of that. A lot of people tend to do a lot of that. So this person is coming through. I'm hearing this person is saying that they're coming through, and it is a collective. I'm going to say that right now because it's different person for all of you clearly. There's a few of you where this person is still living a physical body here on earth. The majority of you, I'm not going to lie, the majority of you, this is somebody who has transitioned into the spirit realm. I'm seeing that very strongly. So whoever this is was in your life, in your physical reality. They could have hugged you, touched you, talked to you, been around you, but they screwed it up. Like they didn't know how to act is the way I heard it. They didn't know how to act. They did not know how to respond. They did not know what to do when they had their dream come true. They were having that Spider-Man syndrome. Y'all remember Spider-Man syndrome? They get up there in the corner like, ah! Because yeah, they don't understand. I heard opportunity. Somebody said opportunity knocks once in a lifetime. Well, maybe it only knocked once in their lifetime. That's not always a fact, and it's not our facts, tribe. Opportunity knocks for us all the time. More than your phone rings. More than the doorbell goes off. You know what I'm saying? Opportunity knocks for us all the time. But some people did not have their mind trained to see the opportunity, which is why the card was talking about, noticing. What you notice, you're going to notice more of, right? So that's that energy right here of somebody here. They were so used to looking at things from a negative perspective, from a fucked up point of view. That's the best way to say it. Yeah, and so they didn't know how to accept opportunities. They didn't know how to change and let life get better. They didn't know how to accept an upgrade. Baby, if you upgrade me to first class, I'm on my way. Quit playing. But some people here did not know how to accept an upgrade. They all in this energy. And because they didn't accept the upgrade, they lost it all. They lost every bit of what it could have been. They lost every bit of the opportunity. They had an opportunity and they walked around it and around it, and they looked at everything else but the opportunity. This person, whoever they were distracted by everything else. They were distracted by everything else, didn't realize that all they had to do was kick back and kick up their feet and just chill and receive. Lord of mercy. Baby, they didn't know all they had to do was sit still and kick up their feet and chill and receive. So they walked away from opportunities. Opportunities that they didn't know they weren't going to get again. Especially those who are in the spirit realm coming through real strong. Like, I didn't know that was my last chance to have love. I didn't know that was my last chance to be with family. I didn't know that was my last chance to get up on the stage and do my thing. I see somebody, and this could be trigger warning. Trigger warning. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please. And trigger warning. I see somebody walked off from their last opportunity to only find that they woke up dead because they got hit in a traffic accident. I see somebody else was part of in the vehicle in the traffic accident. I saw a pedestrian and I saw a person who was riding in the vehicle. You know, and now they're showing me somebody where, I'm not sure what this building is. Maybe it's the towers or something, because I see a large building that came crashing down. They're not telling me why. But these people, they did not realize that they were having their last moments, their last opportunities when they were. They did not realize that they were rejecting their last chances to have this. And so this person is coming through your energy today to say, don't be like me. That this person is coming through your energy to say, don't screw up the beauty that you see. Do not miss the blessings in front of you. Yeah. This person is coming through to say, hey, beautiful things happen for you on any given day. I heard when this person passed, what they had been shown was they had a tendency to say no to any good thing that came their way. And they just kept accepting chaos, confusion, and negativity when it would come their way. Because what had happened was after they had passed, Spirit sat them down for a moment. Because they finally would sit. See, when they were in life, Spirit tried to sit their ass down many times. But when they passed, and for the ones where the person that you know I'm talking about is still alive, when they went away, they got sat on their ass. Either way, during the time where they got sat on their ass, they had an opportunity to reflect. And what I'm seeing, especially the ones in the spirit, the ones in the physical body, they might have seen some, but they didn't catch all of it because it's still from a physical perspective. The ones that went into spirit, they were shown all the life rafts that were sent their way, all the rescue attempts, all the opportunities that they just turned their nose up to and walked away. All the times that they were the horse being led to the water and then did not accept what was given to them because of what? Their own pride, prejudice, insecurities, what have you. So this person is coming through this energy. I dropped a water drop. Okay. This person is coming through this energy tonight because they want to encourage you. Be bold. Take the risk. Go for it. Don't stop. Get it while the getting is good. Because the getting won't always be good. You know? And you won't always be able to get it and not stop. At some point, you're going to stop. And you don't know when that point is going to be. So wear that best perfume. Go have lunch with your friend. Put on your fancy outfit for no fucking reason at all. Everybody's got this great outfit that they're saving for a special occasion. It's still brand new with tags on it. Baby, you better, if it ain't nobody for you to hang out with, they say you better at least put it on, take yourself out to eat. You know what I'm saying? I heard it when the people ask you, you can have a private celebration. It's a private celebration. I'm celebrating a huge event, but it's a private. I can't really talk about it. Because I just see you sitting at a table at a restaurant by yourself, taking yourself out, or with some friends for some of you. But they showed me the image by yourself, right? And the waiter's like asking, oh my God, you look so nice. Are you celebrating something? Yes, I have a special celebration tonight. Oh, what are you celebrating? Oh, I can't tell you. It's kind of private, but it's amazing. And, you know, in your head, I'm hearing, in your head, you're just celebrating life, right? And it is private. Your life is quite private, I'm hearing. So this Queen of Swords is somebody who had so many boundaries, but their boundaries were too high. Their boundaries were suffocating them. I'm hearing suffocating the life and the love right out of them. And so this person, had they been more flexible, had they been more open to possibility, this person could have totally enjoyed a completely different experience. You know what I'm saying? They could have had a completely different experience. Yeah, they said, yeah, baby, if I had known what I know now, I'd have been, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it. I would have been in that shit. That's the way they're coming through right now. They're saying, if I had only known all that I would have said yes to, all that I would have done, I would have took that opportunity. I would have took the mic anyway. I would have took the job. I would have took that love. I would have took that kiss. I would have took that date. I would have took that walk. I would have took that drive. I would have took that trip. So this person is very much somebody who is in your energy field, who says, listen, you were part of what I didn't accept. And what they want to do is not tell you what to do, but what they're trying to do, what they're doing effectively actually is sharing with us now from their current perspective of not having a body no more. You know, when you wake up dead or you wake up and that relationship is dead, that what they figured out is, dang, I should have did it while I could have. And then the reason why the whole emphasis on you're a fucking delight came through is because they're saying, yeah, so many of you have these ideas that people don't want to be around you. Boy, these three cards are talking a lot. So many of you have these ideas that you don't, like, people don't enjoy your presence, or nobody's thinking about me. If only you knew what we know. You've made major impact in so many lives that people do think about you that you don't even remember because you said something, or you showed a kindness, or you provided an example of something that you did that influenced them, that let them know that there was more in store for them. Yeah, absolutely. I see you as a very wise one. And I see that you've been through all types of changes. I see that you've been through changes in very difficult and painful ways. But I see that you've also had joy and pleasure in some of the changes that you've been through as well. This person, this collective of this person is telling me that, you know, you have learned that you do have a value that is worthy of protection. But wear your fine jewels, wear the good smelling perfume, eat the good food, dress in the nice clothes, use the fine china, okay, whatever it is. Because the thing of it is, you don't know when it's going to end. So make the best of the moment. So let's see what you want. That's the message. This is what you got. They're giving you a message, a very empowering an uplifting message, and also a message of recognition, a strong message of recognition, because whoever this is, they did not recognize when they were in a body to recognize, and they're giving you recognition right now. So what you want? What do we have? We have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Praise be. 4 and 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. So that alone is giving me message. It's like you want the universe to match you. You're like, universe, if I give life this much, can you at least match my effort? That's the energy I'm seeing and feeling. And then it's like, can you, oh, I got gifts for my kids, I forgot. Can you, universe, can you show that I'm loved and supported? I got gifts for my grandkids. I forgot all about it. Yay. A pocket full of stuff for the babies. Okay, and that's the energy. Listen, so that's the energy. You see how I just said I got gifts for the kids, right? I got gifts for my grandchildren. You're like, universe, if, you know, I'm doing everything in my power I'm doing my part. Can you match my effort? Because I see that in some ways it feels like no matter what you do, it feels very alone. It feels like it doesn't get matched. And so here you're saying, I'm doing it. 4 of Wands. I'm fucking doing my part. Show up, put up, or shut up. Put up or shut up. You're telling the universe to put up or shut up. In other words, put your money where your mouth is. Universe, you say I get this. You say that happens. You say this, that, and the other. Put up or shut up. You're like, I'm tired of hearing about this law of attraction shit, about the energy shit. Somebody, you really irritated with this actually right now at the same time. For whatever has just happened, I sense that something has just happened. And you felt like it should have gone differently. And I heard protection. It's protection, baby. It's redirection, baby. But the universe is saying, listen, hold on, baby, because we got you. Watch between now and April. And then again, take stock again for August. If you could make a note to take stock of how different the support comes in, how much more potently the support comes in, how much more satisfying the spirit experiences, how much more fulfillment, accomplishment, achievement, recognition comes in. They say you'll be completely mind blown because so much more is coming for you. And which is one reason why these people are coming through and the energy saying, hey, accept the goodness coming your way, because there's gonna be a swell. Because if you watch that reading we channeled through, they're showing it to me now. The reading we channeled through that was entitled As Above, So Below, it might have been like 2 weeks ago. Scroll through the lives on the live tab if you haven't watched it. But towards the very end of it, we channeled through a message about the Earth's magnetics. Part of the reason you're so frustrated with the whole like attracts like law of attraction thing, you're like, listen, I've been doing the right thing. I'm a good person. And y'all say like attracts like, but I've been attracting everything that I'm not my whole fucking life, and I'm tired of it. I get it. I know exactly how that feels. And so this message right here is saying, baby, the magnetics have shifted years ago, and it's reaching its optimal operating speed. And so what you're going to find is like actually can attract like now, because it was opposite before. You're attracting opposite because the Earth's core magnetics was reversed. Now, that may sound over your head for some of you, and if it is, then don't worry about it. You're going to still catch something out of this meeting if you're still here. However, what you want, what you would like to get is your recognition. You're like, damn, I done did this, that, and the other. Like, for example, the life path of being a mother, Lord of mercy, can be the most thankless, lifelong, and challenging endeavor you could ever choose to pursue. See, kids don't always think about saying thank you when mama's stressed and got this going and that going. But that's what life has felt like. It's like, damn, I'm so tired of doing this and nobody even notices. And they're saying, you just want to be recognized. You're like, I do this, that, and the other, and nobody even thanks me. Well, first off, on the behalf of spirit, this person who's in spirit or who has left your physical life, your angels, ancestors, guides, and your highest self, let me say thank you. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Dankeschön. I don't know, thank you in other languages, do it? No, I can't think of any other languages. Because they want to say thank you to you. See, what you didn't know you were doing was you were contributing to an adjustment that needed to happen on earth. What you want is, I see deeper meaning and emotional fulfillment. You want to understand profundities. You want deeper, profound, more profound connections, relationships, and circumstances and situations that match on a deeper level for you. You want to feel satisfied in life. I heard you want to feel good times. These are the Good times. That's what you want to feel. Whoa, I snapped with my left hand and I barely felt it. It's healed even more. Okay. So what do you want? You want the universe to match what you've done. And the universe is here coming through saying, hey, we've been matching you. The thing of it is we needed to let the Earth's core magnetics was rolling reverse for a very long time. And now it's rolling in the right direction. But this month, this very month that we're living in, it will reach its core optimal operating speed. Which means like finally can attract like. Rather than like attracting opposite because of all the reverse that was going on for thousands of years. You're valid for the feeling that I'm sick and tired of giving everything and I get back shit in my hand. Because let me tell you, that's happened to people for a long time. But if you can just start to look for the sweet spot, start to look for at least a touch, just a touch of love, a little bit, just a little bit. With just a touch of love. They say what you're gonna find, okay, Key Sweat, what you're gonna find, like this card said, is gonna grow and grow. Like the dung beetle rolls around the dung and more dung. See, the more good you can focus on, the more good you're gonna attract. Because now, not only is that the law of the universe, but now you don't have to battle the reverse magnetic flow. And the way they show me battling the reverse magnetic flow is like, imagine, the moving walkway at the airport. Check this out. They're showing me, or if you don't, okay, moving walkway at the airport, the escalator going the opposite direction. Imagine, the escalator or the walkway is moving that way and you trying to go this way. You got to run twice as fast if you're going to make any kind of change, and it's going to be so hard. Well, that's what's been going on Earth. I hope you got that visualization, because that was a very great explanation they just got. When I say on point, that explanation was perfect. It's like a person running on a treadmill, except for a treadmill is meant to stay still for a while. Okay, there's more to that. Thank you. But it was a walkway. You were trying to get somewhere, and the walkway was moving towards the direction from which you had came. So, baby, you had to run super fast to make any kind of distance in advance, because it kept moving to the back. It kept moving that way. You trying to go ahead, Lord have mercy, trying to climb up the downways escalator stairs. Not fun, not easy. Gonna take so much more effort. That's what we were all doing as humans living on Earth for thousands of years of human history. So not only was that the actuality, but on top of that, you have a collective accepted awareness for all mankind all around the world. We're all accepting that I can't ever seem to get nowhere. Nothing ever seems to work out. Every time I try, it just seems to fall through. Stuff like that was happening all over the place because the walkway was moving the opposite direction that you was trying to get to. So every time you take one step, baby, it's done moved you backwards. So here you go. And you seem like you can never go nowhere. But now, with the core magnetic of Earth flowing in its divinely designed direction, it's like walking, and the walkway, the moving walkway or the escalators go in the same direction you're trying to go. You get there faster, easier, less effort. As a matter of fact, if you just stand there, it's going to take you to where you want to get anyways. Which is why being at peace is so important and beneficial. So let's see what Spirit is going to add, because I feel like we kind of touched onto this, but how to get it. If this is what you want, how do you get it? How do you get it? Sneeze. How do you get it? By getting it with the Nine of Cups energy. I love. Salut. Nine of Cups energy is my wish fulfillment card. So how do you get it? You just let your wishes be fulfilled. Just like the moving walkway at the airport. Just like the stairs, escalator, going upstairs, escalator at the mall. All you got to do is get on it and stand there. And it's going to take you. But if you walk up the escalator, you can get there faster. If you walk in the same direction that moving walkway is going, and is going where you want to head, you get there faster with less effort, more ease. A little bit of effort is going to take you a long way. What kind of effort? It says, I express gratitude for the abundance of love and happiness in my life. This is an effort that's got you taking steps up the escalator. This got you walking in tandem in the same direction as the moving walkway of life. All you have to do is so simple. It's so simple that you're going to try to fucking complicate it. But hear me out. Keep an open mind, because this stuff worked for me. Express gratitude for the abundance of love and happiness in your life. Express gratitude for anything and everything. I love these cards. I love this countertop. I love this chair. I'm so grateful for this chair. Do you know how convenient this chair is? Do you know that I love this chair? Do you know that I love these floors? I love the floor. I love the floor. I love the walls, the lights. I'm so grateful for the lights. Lord of mercy. Could you imagine if I didn't have lights? I don't want to. I love having lights. I love having a chair. I love that I can stand up and sit down in the chair. I love that I can put stuff on the chair. Somebody said, that's absurd. You're talking about stupid things. I heard you, and you're right. I am. I mean, that's one perspective. The fact is, these are the things in my life immediately visible to me, immediately noticeable to me. And it doesn't matter. See, my 7 minutes in the hot seat with Abraham Hicks taught me something, because I was like asking a question, and Abraham's answer was, it doesn't matter how you get there, as long as you get there and sustain it as long as you can. And what is it? What is there? Gratitude, appreciation, which is all alignment. So be grateful for the doors, the floors, the trash can, the toilet, the electricity, the water, the light switch, the faucet, the dishes, the dirty dishes we get to eat off of and put in the sink to wash with the dishwater we have. Or a lot of you use dishwashers. I do not. I love my hands. I can wash the dishes with my hands. Am I being absolutely absurd right now? Yes, absolutely I am. Because all the things that I'm saying are feeling my energy with gratitude. And they literally, whoever this Queen of Swords is, says, yes, we want you to give them a very good living example of exactly what we're talking about. You deserve the best. You're a fucking delight. Take more delight in what surrounds your life, and delight in you grows brighter and turns on brighter and brighter, and you'll start turning on more and more lights in yourself that you didn't even know could go brighter. And before you know it, you're surrounded by brightness coming from everywhere. And Lord of mercy, the shadows can't exist with the brightness there, right? 9 of Cups is how you get it. You want the universe to match you. So why is the 9 of Cups coming up in the position of how to get it, and as very strong counsel for us tonight? Is because so many of us have been living under this reverse energy for so long that we kind of like, fuck it, I give up, throw your hands up, and just decide to just sit there. I'm not going to do nothing, never mind. That's not what it's about. It's about remembering that, hey, the pendulum, there's a universal law. The pendulum must swing the other way, baby. Nothing stays the same. Everything always changes. But the thing is, things were set to change against us for so long, and it's not anymore. Now the energy is conducive, it's supportive, it's productive, not counterproductive like it had been. So now is the time. Remember all those years ago, think 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, all the energy, all the passion, all the attempts, all the belief, all the faith you had. Pour it in now, baby. It's time to relight that. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. It's time to ring your bells, baby. It's time to turn up, all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Now's the time to get really hype and hype yourself about your life. I love my life. I love who I am. Richard Trudeau. I just saw a TikTok of him the other day, and he said those are the two statements. Oh, no, was it YouTube? Yeah, it was a YouTube. Two statements that changed his life. And this man is figured out a lot of stuff. And I was like, oh, I say that all the time. It was my literal immediate thought. So if you're not constantly feeling yourself with the knowing and the recognition of I love my life and I love who I am, no wonder you had a hard time with being recognized. I'm just saying, like, because what you put out comes back to you. So if you don't recognize you and you don't celebrate your achievements and you don't celebrate your life, then you'll be like, oh, my life is fucked up. Guess what? The whole universe says, you know what? You're right. Whatever you say, you're right. Let me give you some more of that. So every time you say, I don't like this about me. I don't like my life. My life is fucked up. It got screwed. Whatever you say, I only throw those things out because that's some of the stuff I used to say. But I learned to change it, and so I know you can too. But, I can't do it for you, nor can anyone else. But you can do this. It's about the gratitude. It's about appreciation. Noticing the abundance that you have, create, do, are, and be. Hey. Noticing the abundance that you have, do, are, create, and be. Absolutely. Noticing the abundance that you have, do, are, create, and be. You are the abundance you need to see, because remember, even in the church, they talk about God is making all things through me. Yes. God is creating all things through you, for you, to you. So the more you swell your consciousness, your heart, and your energetic auric field with abundance, appreciation, gratitude. I'm beautiful. I'm talented. I'm smart. I'm kind. I'm loving. I'm amazing. I love my life. I love that I'm alive. I love that I can breathe. I love that I can speak. I love that I can dance. I love that I can write. I love that I can cook. I love the way I shower. I love this very hour. What else can you love on about you, your life, where you're at, what you see, what you be, what you do? Because the more you see that, the more they're going to see that too. And now remember, before, when the magnetics of the Earth's core was reversed, the energy was working against us in an opposite flow, counterproductive to where we wanted to go. These are no longer the facts. So now the facts are everything is working in your favor. Because remember, the whole tribe is touched with pronoia, baby. Y'all got that pronoia, just like I do. The entire universe is conspiring in our favor. So how do you get it? 9 of Cups, baby. Express gratitude in abundance. Yeah. The 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck is joyful memories enhance my present. You can even rewrite your past by focusing on what you're grateful for about it. You can rewrite the energy that the past holds in your current auric field by seeking out and investigating to realize all the reasons you can appreciate the past. Even the ugly parts, folks, even the ugly parts. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up the other recent reading that I did maybe a week and a half ago in the live tab that is entitled Melinda Maze. Like your delight, because you're a delight. Yeah, go look up Melinda Maze. Your past is created so much of where you're at and where you're going. If you're harboring resentment, anger, trauma, animosity about you, your past, or anything you went through, it does not serve you well. That's a good starting point. An investigation on that. Okay? So let's see what else Spirits wants to show. I'm being guided to pick up this Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle deck. Lord of mercy, what a beautiful channel message we have received at this time. I'm so thankful and grateful. You miss someone, someone misses you. You know, you feel, some of you really do feel detached from a lot of the other individuals in your experience. And a lot of that is going to be as a result of having had these dealings with ones who didn't know how to accept you. And then, you know, because others didn't accept you, it tends to train us to do the same to ourselves. But we don't have to do that. That's not positive health. It's not conducive to our mental, emotional, or spiritual health, nor our physical health. So somebody here, they said, don't miss out on the opportunities of life. I heard, do not count yourself out. Show me more what you got. Why the Queen of Swords is here. Not the hiccups. Yes, the hiccups. Lord of mercy. Pero ¿por qué? Water. Go ahead and try to scare me. My little ghost just popped up and said, I'm going to scare you. That'll be funny if I get scared during the rest of this live because, yeah, I'm like, go ahead and try to scare me. Ooh, see? See what you got. Ooh, Lord of mercy. What a confirmation. The card came out trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. This is the energy of what you got. This angel, this person whose spirit, highest self wants to speak to you and say, hey, I was not letting myself go for it. This was what their energy was, and they're trying to bring to our awareness anywhere we are still holding ourselves back, tying our own hands up, putting ourselves in a chokehold, you know, getting in our own way. We don't have to do that. And, you know, why did we learn to do that? Again, because we have been rejected so much. Things didn't work out for us. But they are confirming that, yeah, Spirit has shifted things because you had shifted things. And the energy is not what it was because the Earth's core magnetics are currently flowing in their divinely designed direction, which means, yes, you can have the success. Yes, you can live the love. Yes, you can feel the reciprocation of the energy from the universe matching you every step of the way. Okay, so what you want? Let's go to that one with the Four of Wands. Why the Four of Wands here? In the what you want position. Okay, a few cards came out. Lord of mercy. I would not prepare for that, but we'll take them. What you want, finality, farewells, leave behind enclosure. What you want is one day to step into that. You want to be where your feet are, but you want to step into that new energy. What you want is the influences, the attachments, okay? And what you want is that twin flame energy, mirroring shared feelings and reflection. You want life to match you. Again, I'm getting that. You want life to match you. You want that new experience. You want to step into it. You want to be connected to empowering connections. You want passion. You want soul alignment. You want reciprocation, Lord of mercy. That's not much to ask for. It seems like it is though, huh? After we grew up in the everything up until before 5 years ago. And for a lot of you before this year is going to be the kickoff for a lot of you. Some of us started seeing this 5 years ago, but for some of you, you're the kickoff point, baby. You're at the kickoff point right now. You're going to start seeing more things that feel good, that are in alignment. You're going to start having more experiences that are like, wow, how did that happen? Oh my God, this is crazy. I got a great story to tell you. Type of experiences. You're going to start meeting more people. Say, oh my God, I just met the coolest person. You know, I got to tell you about this person. You're going to meet people that you're going to go home. You know, you'll never see them again. And you're going to think about them because it was such a connected and impactful experience, even in the momentary, fleeting moment of it. Okay, so this is going to happen for you. I see alignment in families. I see alignment in self. I see alignment in careers, in businesses, and friendships, and familyships. I see a whole lot of alignment for you. And that is exactly what you want. You want things to be respectable and reciprocal. I'm here, respectable and reciprocal. You want to have a different experience. You're like, I'm so tired of this shit. I get it. I hear you. I've been there many, many times in many, many ways. And the guidance with the Nine of Cups is the same thing that helps me shift my energy. And because of my position in this energy, like I'm telling you, you could do this too. You could do this too. Let me see what we have with the Nine of Cups. It fell on the floor right next to the seat, and it's the breaking point. You want a breakthrough, baby. Yeah, you want a breakthrough. You are tired of being overwhelmed. How do you get it? When you get ready to back down, because you're so done. That's when you got to go harder. That's the day you sit there. Oh, I love the trash can. Oh, I love my closet. My pillow is fantastic. You know what? I'm not going to do nothing today. I'm just going to stand here and let the conveyor belt take me. This is the day you might choose to call off of work and stay in bed all day and sleep. This is the day you might choose to take a road trip to the mountains or to the lake by yourself and just sit there in the silence, because it's like, I'm exhausted. I've been walking on a conveyor belt that was going the wrong way, trying to get to the other side of it, and I'm exhausted. And all of a sudden, as soon as you're exhausted, the conveyor belt switches direction and it starts going in the direction you wanted to go. And now you can just stand there and breathe. Catch your breath, baby. You have been on a long, they're giving me the word arduous, which is like difficult journey. And with a lot of complications, so many challenges. It's a good thing that you're ready for a break. And it's a great thing that the conveyor belt is moving in the direction where you was trying to go. Finally, Lord of mercy, I can stop running against the grain and just chill and breathe and stand here for a minute and let the current take me. And the current we're talking about is the Earth's core magnetics are flowing in the divinely designed direction. The curse that was on Earth had been broken, baby, and it takes a while for the physical reality to catch up to that. And we're hitting the point where the physical reality about to show up and show out like you ain't never seen before. And that's the message that we have coming through here. Yeah, how to get it, push through the breaking point. Don't stop. Whoa, confirmation. What we've been talking about. Trying to run on the freaking conveyor belt going the backwards way, and you trying to go to the other side, right? And look at the bottom of the deck. It says running. It literally says running. And that's what we've been talking about this whole time. They gave me the example from the very jump that you have been running, but everything was running the opposite way. This is why you say, but I got such a great business. Why hasn't it taken off yet? Like, and even the people that do business with me, which you say, you know, your business really should be doing so much more than it has been. What's going on? And you're saying to yourself, I don't know. I just keep showing up, right? Well, that's because the Earth's core magnetic will reverse, right? Get ready for more business. Whatever that business symbolizes for you, get ready for more business, baby. Get ready. And I do see, they just said, don't worry, it's going to touch all the aspects of their lives. So Spirit just cut me off and said, every aspect of your life is about to get a supercharge of the energy that you've been holding consistently. A long time ago, they gave us a channeled message talking about, you know, carrying a backpack filled with bricks. And then one day, that backpack is gone. And it's so much easier to move. Oh my God. It's so easier to walk without this big old pack of bricks on. The other day it came through a car with, you know, burning rubber because it's got the brakes on, but it's trying to push the gas and it ain't going nowhere. The brakes are off, baby. You finna peel off. You hear me? You're about to peel off. Is it your passion project? Is it your career? Is it your healthiness? Is it your wealthiness? Is it your spiritual acclamation and recalibration? It's about to take off. It's felt like nothing was working, but it's time. It's working. You got this. You're getting there. And the universe has been doing everything it could, even during those thousands of years where the Earth's core magnetics were reversed, to get this shit right. And that's why it's been thousands of years of the genetic intermingling to create the specific beings that you all are now, that all of us are now. See, Earth and the universe required the specific recipe, all the specific ingredients, and you are one of them, and so am I, and so are all of us. We needed the exact assholes. We needed the exact bigots. We needed the exact philanthropists, the exact earth angels. We needed the exact combination of what we have at this specific time, when the Earth's core magnetics would start flowing in its divinely designed direction, where the weight would be cut off, where the conveyor belt would start moving in the right direction, because what we've concocted is beyond anything we've ever known. It's the stuff that a lot of fairy tales and legends and Bible stories and traditional religions be talking about. And we can't even really wrap our head around it at this point. We really can't. What we can do is wrap your head around your own life then. That was very macro. Let's bring it back to the micro and just wrap your head around your life. Remember, when you put your feet down on the ground, that somebody don't have no feet to put down. And they can't walk to the bathroom to go pee when they wake up. Remember that somebody somewhere doesn't have a toilet to flush. Yeah. When you open your eyes, remember that somebody can't see. When you hear, remember somebody's ears don't work. When you go to the job, remember somebody else doesn't have one and would love one. When you go to fix food for those kids, remember that somewhere there are parents crying because their child died. When your husband or your wife get under your nerve, remember that somewhere somebody never had one. And somewhere else, somebody else has been mourning theirs. Remember that, you got it going on, and start figuring out how that's true. When somebody say, yeah, well, I don't have a car, I got to walk everywhere. Well, damn, at least you ain't rolling everywhere on a wheelchair, because other people are doing that too. At least you can walk, There's so many things that we have available, abilities that we own, that we consume, that are huge privileges that we just don't even notice. We don't even notice. And some people will tell you that not everyone could be chosen. And they will try to tell you how you should talk or how you should think. And remember that that's their fucking opinion. And that's the reality they're creating. Because the idea that everybody has an opportunity is too much for some people to accept. And somehow, some way, we have been that way to ourselves in the past. And that's okay, because we're learning not to be such a harsh ruler. And anybody who doesn't understand that we all have this opportunity also doesn't understand that we were hand selected to come to this planet at this time. And if you think that it's a mistake, the recipe of people that are here, you got another damn thing coming, because there are myriads and myriads of angels for every human that exists on this planet. And every last one of them wanted to come here to fulfill a specific role. And we're the ones that get to be here. At the most amazing and transformative time of human history. It's never been this way. Never, ever in the human history of mankind, the whole world just stopped like that. Not in our modern history. There's no documentation of nothing like what we have experienced. It's a huge shift. Everybody doesn't have to see it, believe it, or agree with it. You just have to stand your character in gratitude and appreciation, knowing that they could all shift their energy too, but that's not my business to do. I'm going to shift mine. I'm going to find my gratitude. I'm going to live in my appreciation. I'm going to see all the ways that I am blessed by God, the universe, my angels, my ancestors, my guides, this planet, and every day. And I'm going to let it keep showing me more and more every day in every way. This is what we have for you tonight. Let's get you a yes or no to your personal question. Go ahead and put your personal question in the front of your mind, okay? And you can put it on the comments if you want to, but you don't have to. I'm going to get you a yes or no answer. It's got to be a yes or no question. I'm going to do this once. It will work for all of you. It will work for all of you. Unless you're one of those skeptic assholes, okay, who want to come on here and say, oh, that don't work. You full of it. Why did you even stay if that was your mentality? If you're still here, that's because you're supposed to be here. And some of these folks, they need to wake up. They need a reality check because they're stuck in a program, false reality. They're stuck in the fucking matrix, baby. And honey, you're at a breaking point. You already can see the matrix. You're about to have your breakout. As soon as you understand that this universe is conspiring in your favor, God didn't want nothing bad for nobody. The universe is not against anybody. And if it looks like it is, there's some work to do there. I'm just saying, okay? So today, is your answer yes or no, yes or no, yes or no to whatever question you have on your soul? Your angels, your ancestors, and your guides help you formulate that question in the perfect direction to get the correct answer because they already know what it is. And we finna find out now. Let's see. The 12th card gave us the Ace of Spades, and there's your yes answer. Your answer today is yes. This is what we have for you. Working with me personally starts at $45 for a personal reading. And I will read until I feel done. But yeah, look below the video if that's for you or on the website. Either way, keep coming through. Our growth on our channel is phenomenal, and it's all thanks to us. So you keep showing up, and I will too. Thank you for being, doing, and seeing all that you do wherever you are in the world as part of this most empowered and authentic collective of the love and peace and happiness tribe. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time, kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.